So this video is about why I joined eXp and why you should consider joining as well. Thanks for joining me, and if you are watching this, you've heard of eXp, and someone, maybe even me, maybe someone in my organization has asked you to check this out further, and so here we are. If you don't know much about me, my name's Shane Voth, and I started in real estate over 20 years ago, building new homes. I've been a builder, mortgage broker, been a realtor, and real estate coach. My family, well, their background was home builders. It's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. Real estate's a big passion for me, as well as helping others realize their dreams. So back to the start. I was a home builder in the early 2000s, and this was very interested in real estate, and I wanted to become a realtor. I was close to making the plunge, and I let a family member sway me into taking the mortgage broker course instead. They told me it's hard to find people to buy homes, but everyone needs a mortgage. The clients just come to you. Now, this is not true, and the fact that they're no longer doing mortgages tells me that this just was bad advice. Well, at this point, I was married, and we had our first child on the way, and I wanted to provide more for them than I was able to at the time. So I decided to take the course. And when it came time to choose a brokerage, I was approached by a large national bank and was recruited to work as an outbound mortgage sales agent. Honestly, I received great training and coaching from them, but the compensation was not great, and the limits on growth seemed to be kind of part of their plan for us. I was trying to scale my business, and I had worked my way into some very large home builders and was doing many mortgages for their large condo projects. Problem was the bank wouldn't finance past a certain percentage of the building in order to limit their risk. And so I was shut off, and I was losing out on business that I felt I could get. And so I decided that I'll leave the bank and actually join a brokerage, do the mortgage broker thing. And you know what? I was able to help and work with multiple clients and lenders and really saw a lot of growth. I enjoyed being a mortgage broker, and I had success with it. At that time, I decided that it was time to try a new place to call home. We had a second child on the way and felt that a change of scenery would be great for us. We packed up, we headed west. My mortgage broker license, I kept in Alberta, and decided to take the real estate licensing course in BC. So I did both of them for a while, but I quickly gravitated towards real estate, eventually letting my mortgage license lapse. I had a great time in BC. I love the knowledge, the friends I gained, but my kids were fast approaching school age, and we wanted to be close to family, so back to Alberta we headed. I joined with the #1 RE/MAX worldwide, which happens to be in Calgary, Alberta. We launched a new team aimed at infills. This gave me a niche to work that I knew well and I was super passionate about. Our goal was to provide more value than anyone else to the builders. Coming with this do more attitude, we quickly got traction and helped push us to become the #1 team at that #1 RE/MAX worldwide. At the end of 2020, we were approached about the eXp platform. Right from the start, I told them, no, there's no way. I'm not leaving the #1 RE/MAX. Right after becoming the #1 team, are you crazy? With this attitude, somehow I did still consume the content about the platform, and about a month after learning as much as I could, I was ready to make the switch. The first reason I made the switch was the cloud-based platform, accessing training, systems all remotely. During the pandemic, there was a big switch to consuming information and entertainment, everything all at home. I know my clients will want that, and I want to continue providing what they need. So that was a big reason for me to switch. Also, the possibility for residual income. You see, I've always been hustling. As much as I love it, it also causes a lot of stress. I'd wake up every morning with a feeling in my stomach, afraid I'd closed my last deal. And so I had to get after it hard. You know what? This helped me perform well, but it also caused issues for me. It was trying to relieve stress by drinking, which only relieved it for a short time and brought back even worse stress. And so this never-ending roller coaster of anxiety, booze, sales, it was nowhere to live. eXp had an opportunity for me to collect residual income long after I closed my last deal. That was a game changer. Also a big reason I switched. Ownership opportunities in the company. As much as I loved the Remax I was at, I also knew no matter how hard I worked, I would never have a chance to own part of that brokerage. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I chose this career because I hate limits. eXp gave me an opportunity to own part of the company and earn stock with performance. You know what? They essentially were going to pay me almost $100,000 over 6 years just for hitting the same sales I've been proven to make. You know what? If you see yourself as an entrepreneur, you also hate limits and you want ownership of more than just your business. You also want to own your brand and the company that pays you. For me, helping others has always been a huge part of my why. And the eXp growth mindset really aligned perfectly with the direction that I wanted to take my business. You know what? I've spent countless hours training agents on the perfect listing presentation, buyers presentations, how to crush their lead generation. The eXp model lets me do this on a much larger scale. It's helped me fulfill the promise I made to help others. Now, this video is focused on my why I joined eXp. I'll give you a feedback of my experience in another video. For now, I'd like to say that the growth mindset, helping others, the opportunity for ownership, and the residual income that will continue long after I've sold my last house were big factors that motivated me to make the switch. As for how it has gone, make sure to watch my anniversary video on how these have worked out. Thanks so much for watching.